All right, you guys know the deal. We'll just give it a second. Let somebody get on. Now we got Chris and Chris. Okay, good enough. And a Vinny. So tonight we got ourselves Cryptozoic, CZX, superheroes and supervillains. This is actually the 14th case. I know they're small, so they go quick, but this is our 14th case, and on the whole, we've been pretty lucky with our stuff. So we'll see if our luck continues. We're just trying to finish up getting one of these duels. It's the last thing we need to pull out of here. We've pulled at least one of everything. Hope everybody is staying your quarantines and your social distancing, all that good stuff, especially by me, so I can go to the grocery store and actually find what I'm looking for. But hopefully we think I got to go tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better than it was last week or the week before. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. All there. Trash box. That is correct, Vinny. I mean, there's definitely issues, but on the whole, it's still a good product. So we've got our film cell knocked out of the way. This is number 25. Base. And I think even the film cells, didn't they still fit in a, well, maybe not. I really do think that part of the problem too with this product was that everybody kind of made some assumptions that things were going to be exactly like Outlander, and they weren't. So it made it a little bit tougher to swallow. Here's our regular star power of Christian Bale as Batman. What's up, Justin? I mean, every set, you can say that, there's things that could have been done better. And who knows, it could just be something as simple as if there's something on, son of a bitch. I don't know if something stuck from the sketch to the card or vice versa, but I think a little speck of something. I mean, I'm not going to mess with it. I couldn't tell you if this is a little bit of glue or if it took a piece of the sketch off. And it really stinks because this is a really nice sketch. But there was definitely, I don't know if anybody that's actually opened this stuff, some of the cards stick together. So we got Mohamed Jelani, and we got ourselves a Joker. You'll see a white spot. Like I said, I'll take a closer look later, but I'm thinking a little spot of something on the card on top of it actually pulled the ink off right there. But I can't tell you 100%. Actually, let me see some. Yeah, I really can't tell. And I'm not going to take any chances. So it gets sleeve, but beautiful sketch. Well, I think what happened is that everybody went crazy with the set. All right, third sketch from the top. Gotta remember that was the autograph. Fourth was the sketch. I could save them for last. Yes, that is the #1 pick. But, people jumped the gun on the set. They all, again, people just assumed things about the set, and I believe that made pre-sales go through the roof. And there's a lot of non-sport people that bought in on this, thinking that they were going to make a killing. Happens from time to time. And then I think that hurt it. So then they probably upped the production, which made it so that they couldn't put at least one of the top 5 in each case. Green parallel of card 32. Here's our gold, and it is number 21 of 30, Amber Heard. But I mean, people were putting base sets up for like $35 right out of the gate. All right, so we start low, 278 of 310, Graham McTavish. Of course, if we combine the film cells into one spot, then the spot price is going to go up. Geez. Because that's going to take out 5 spots on a small break to begin with. That's going to raise the price a good, what, $40? Oh no, I'm cheap, so I'm the wrong person to ask when it comes to doing, figuring out the price for breaks. I want it to be as cheap as possible. All right, so now we are going to take those 2 out. I believe that's where they were. Well, you figure you should have, if you're lucky and you get the one top autograph, then you get, as our film cell, then you get, the star powers sell well in general. So you would hope to get, say, 2 sketches minimum that bring your spot price back. Then, then you got a couple that are hit or miss depending on what printing plate you get, or, if you have an above average sketch case. You're never going to get 2 top autographs in a case. I think I've only seen that once. Yeah, film cells are a waste. Now, Would you guys have liked the film cells any better if they did it like Star Wars, where you get parallel versions? I mean, it's no different than what they do in Star Wars with the medallions. But, you know, I forgot to sketch. Good sketch. So we got our base star power is Jason Momoa. Got a silver star power of Henry Cavill, 31 of 60. I should have put my light back up for these cards. They're a lot darker. But also the parallels. There's a red, which is a good number 43, so it's a Heath Ledger Joker. I think the parallels also were just poorly done. They should have been at least a foil treatment on them. And Matt Stewart, and I'm going to need some help because I am not sure who that is. Not ringing a bell. It does look like him, doesn't it? All right, 66 of 300. Jack Dylan Grazer. Now, come on, that does not look like Shaft. All right, I guess I didn't cut that. And you know they're going to make another one of these eventually. I mean, this high-end product for them is still a hit. So we as the end, consumer really need to voice what they did right and wrong. But I mean, I think again, base cards were nice looking. I would like a bigger set. I mean, I'd even be okay with more packs or more cards in a pack and have a larger set. But you see, this is what I mean. These cards, and this has been like this for all of them. The base cards stick together, but I can't for the life of me tell what was sticking together. I mean, I guess it's just the gloss on them. Film cell. It's the one Wonder Woman where they're taking their picture. I've been pretty big proponent of a comic set, but not a CZX level. They really need to do a Marvel Masterpieces level. Our base red star power is Jesse Eisenberg. Red parallel of Will Smith, card number 23. Especially with DC though. All right, so we got an extra. Here's a green of card number 3. It's Aquaman. I think the problem with doing an animated release, and when you say animated, you don't mean comic, you mean actually like the cartoons, whether it be TV shows or direct movies. And that's the thing. The DC movies, the direct movies, are so. Oh my God! Wow, are so much better than uh, than the Marvel movies on the whole. All right. So we're not doing it with our autographs. I'll tell you that much. Tamora Morrison, 90 of 210. Yeah, comic, they definitely need to do a Marvel Masterpieces style. All right, you ready? The new #1 pick, that's better than the Joker. That's Chris Meeks right there. It looks like he put his initials in the corner. Oh, no, he didn't. That is just, oh, he wrote it. Is that his name down there? Or is that just some design? There you go. One, two, three, four, five, six, and Film Cell. It's a Justice League one. Wonder Woman, looks like Aquaman and Cyborg. Film Cell 5. The last couple of times when I talked to people from Cryptozoic, like at the Philly show or by email or whatever, and I told them that they really need to do another comic set. Will Smith, our base star power, they always said that they're hesitant to do another comic set because the comic sets don't do very well. And I said, no offense, but the last set or two really haven't been the best sets. You know, when they focus on the, like New 52 and stuff like that. Uh, hmm. You know what? I didn't pull up the. Oh, this is the box with our extra sketch. But when they did New 52, I mean, it was just terrible. The comics were terrible that they based off of, so that didn't help them. And then Epic Battles was good. Supervillains was all right. Oh, I just need to pull up the artist list just to see this name if it's who I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's who I think it is. We're definitely doing well on the sketches. It's another good sketch. Red Parallel from Aquaman, card number 5. Got to get our silver parallel. Okay, sketch. But I do seriously wonder if actual collectors or people that know what they what their what the fan base really wants. All right, John Mangini. So I'm guessing this is Aquaman. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, it looks like the harpoon, you know, it's storming. All right, I'm going to show you the name first. I'll tell you, I'll let you guys see that and guess on who you think that is and who I think that is. And our sketch is, oh yeah, he wrote his name on the front. Rorschach. Yep, Tony Perna. So now that's 3 really nice sketches. And all right, let's see what we got here. And you know, it's always funny how the box that has the 2 sketches always has the best autograph. Did you guys ever notice that? That is a 24 of 50. All right, so we're saying, again, I would say that we're looking at 4, so you got 1 autograph and 3 sketches that put you above your spot price. Okay. No, we won't, Vinny. Because the thing is there's no other top autos, no matter what. Even if we get some of the more decent actors, or at least rarity wise, number 12 looks like Suicide Squad. I mean, some of the other, I'm drawing a blank on the names offhand, but that was it Tao Okamoto. Yeah, we had, so this is the 14th case. Here's our printing plate. So you see your printing plate's not going to make you back anything. Now that I actually can see the spot where these were stuck together. But 14 cases now, and we've had 2 cases that were complete, that didn't have a top auto. One of those 2 cases didn't even have a good sketch. There's our silver. All right, so our silver LexCorp Gala. So that's Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot dressed up the party. Cyborg here, Ray Fisher as our base star power. And our printing plate, it's a magenta star power of, I don't remember her name, and I don't even remember the character's name, but that was the bad doctor in Wonder Woman. So that last box that we still have to open, it was, we should still have a silver star power. Cool sketch. Not a clue on who the artist is. Not even a remote guess on who this is. 156 of 205, Alet Zur. All right, I'll show you the name, so maybe somebody could help me out with that. And I'm going to go to the artist checklist. Let's see. Lauro Hersal. I mean, that's the only that's an LH. But and there's nothing on the front. And so I'm just taking a guess on the artist name because that's the only LH on the list of artists. That's an interesting sketch. It's not bad. All right, let's take our guesses. Who is the autograph in the last box? Just because I said it, I'm going to go with that Tao Okamoto. It's probably going to end up being Richard Brake. And I'm going to go with I'll go with a Steve Rogers silver star power. At least we got a Joker film cell here. FC22. Looks like it's right where Heath Ledger is in jail and he's clapping. We already got the kid from Shazam. There's not a chance. Tell you what, Chris, if we get Ezra Miller in this box, I will send you something that'll really impress you. But it'll be a complete surprise. Jared Leto, Joker. Yeah, he was like the second autograph we got. But like I said, I've only seen one case personally. I mean, maybe there's been more. I've only seen one case where there was two of the top 5 in the same case. And top 5, so you've got Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman. No, it's only 4, right? Aquaman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, and then Aquaman. Oh, Batman, Ben Affleck. His stuff is super hard to pull. Oh, speaking of that, there's a silver Ben Affleck. I got to tell you, our luck in these, I get more nervous each time each time I open another case of this, because I'm just waiting for a dud case, and luckily we haven't had that kind of a problem. Red Parallel from Wonder Woman. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I mean, we've had good sketches, good autographs. Again, this is the whole, whoever had mentioned it earlier on, and I completely agree with, the collation is god awful. I mean, how do you have a case where, like, we had the one case where we didn't get a top autograph and we got complete crap sketches, yet you get a case with one of the hardest autographs to pull and you end up pulling four good sketches and top artists on top of that. All right, I win the bet, whatever it might have been, at Tao Okamoto. That is number 91 of 205. And I'll show you the name first, so you know exactly why I'm saying what I was saying about they got to spread the wealth. No, did you post it in Blowout? I haven't been on since yesterday afternoon. There's Aquaman's mom. You know, it's kind of crazy. Before you go, Vinny, in northern New Jersey, I don't know how far it made it nationally, but a guy got in a fight with a store clerk or something like that, and he coughs on her and he goes, "I've got the coronavirus," and he's been charged with terroristic threats, basically because he's being a complete a-hole. Okay, recap. Film cells are film cells. Who cares? Our Red Star powers: Jared Leto, Ray Fisher, Will Smith, Jesse Eisenberg, Jason Momoa, Christian Bale. Our silvers: about as good as you can get: Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. Our gold was Amber Heard. Our printing plate is the doctor, whatever her name is, from Wonder Woman. I'm drawing a blank. Um, excuse me. We got one silver, two greens, and four red parallels. Our autographs: Tao Okamoto, Alet Zur, Tamora Morrison, Jack Dylan Grazer, Graham McTavish, and Henry Cavill. Can't beat that. Sketches on the whole were way, way above average. No offense to anybody. We'll start low and work high. Matt Stewart, which I really like Matt Stewart's work, but it's kind of a weak sketch. I'm sorry. John Mangini, and then these five. So we'll go. I don't know who this is. I have to look up the name, but it's one of the demon guy things. Then Mohammed Jelani, this Joker sketch. A Rorschach by Tony Perna, being at the grocery store and try and walk out of there with at least half of what I need just for the week before everybody else gets in there and steals everything. Thank God I don't need toilet paper. If there's anything you want to have us break, shoot me a message. You can send it to me here on YouTube. You can send me a message on Blowout, or you can join our Facebook group, iFish73 Non-Sport Group Breaks. Got two breaks going on over there, one of which doesn't look like it's going to happen, which was a Walking Dead Season 4 Part 2. Super cheap break, but doesn't seem to be enough interest. We're also filling round 4 of Rick and Morty Season 3, the premium packs. That went down a lot in price, went on sale, so we're going to try and grab another box of that. And looks like we're going to be trying Twin Peaks, 2019 Twin Peaks. The archive box kind of stalled, almost full, and the regular cases went on sale, so we're going to see what we can do with that. We just filled a Game of Thrones Season 8 archive box. The 2019 Marvel premiere, I'll give it a shot as long as it's still there and still on sale. After the archive box for Game of Thrones is done, probably going to try and do some more of the regular cases of Game of Thrones. We'll see how that works out. And I think that is about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next break. Everybody stay safe and stay healthy.